That was actually pretty fun. I actually enjoyed that game. I thought it was well played. We had a dramatic ending, and things went fairly well. There were a couple of brain farts at the end that I didn't appreciate, but I thought it was a good game, and I was glad to have watched it. So most of the players in this game I thought played well in their own way. LeBron was a little selfish. He chucked up some threes, but 25 points, 6 dimes, 5 boards, 4 steals. I thought he played some good defense. It don't lie. So I thought James maybe a little selfish, but he did play really well. Dwight, I thought he he was having some fun out there. He hit his three. He hit a three. That's always awesome. 17 points. He was hitting his any shot you could give him, I guess, because if he hits a three, then the sky's the limit, and a trio of blocks. So I thought he did his thing, definitely. Joe Johnson, not a lot of burn, but 18 minutes, 10 points, you can live with that. Hit a couple threes. But Dwayne Wade, man of the hour, 12 of 16 from the field, 28 points, 6 boards, 11 dimes, 5 steals, just a monster all across the court. And he definitely deserved what I'm guessing will be the MVP that he already won. I'm not totally sure, but there's really no other fair choice. And that being said, Chris Bosh came off the bench and outplayed a lot of those players. So for the East, look, I know Kevin Garnett is a great player who has had a great career, but you saw it out there. Chris Bosh deserved to start this game. He should have started. And you voters remember that next year, because, Garnett, yeah, he didn't play that much, but 4 points, 3 boards, come on. His time has passed. Let's move on and welcome in the age of the Bosh. 23 points, 10 boards for Mr. Bosh. Tell me he didn't deserve to start. Gerald Wallace, not too impressive. David Lee kind of fell by the wayside. Pierce asked that his minutes be limited, but he went out there and hit some threes. Al Horford hit some buckets when he got in. Rondo, not a lot of stats, but I thought he actually played pretty well. He came up with some significant plays. I thought Rondo did a few good things. And Derrick Rose, again, not a lot of time because, Wade stole the show at the guard spot. And for a lot of the game, it felt like they were going big for the East. And he did what he needed to do. So, other than KG, I thought everybody on the East did what they could do. Maybe Gerald Wallace could have done a little more. For the West, Dirk, I was happy to see Dirk play pretty well. 8 of 15 for 22 points and 4 boards. He's the hometown hero, so he got a lot of burn, and there was a period of time where he was making every jumper he was taking, and that's always fun, because sometimes in the All-Star game, if somebody's not hitting their shot, you end up feeling bad for him, but he was hitting. Not overwhelmed by Amare, but he did end up with a 12 and 10. So that's a little something, but I thought he missed a couple shots that he usually would make, and I expect a little more from him offensively, but at the end of the day, the double-double, it's there. Nash, a true point guard, 13 assists to 4 points. That's how the point guard should play more often than not. That's the best way to get things done. But Carmelo, that dude fighting for offensive rebounds, scoring on second chances, fighting down low, putting the ball in the basket. I was blown away by Carmelo, and had the West won, I thought he was the best player out there today. For the West, I'm actually not going to say he was better than Wade. Wade was better. But I really saw something special out of Anthony, and he was playing hurt. So I liked what I saw from Carmelo. Awesome game. Jason Kidd, 6 minutes. So he was just kind of, obviously he was a last resort for the West in a sense, because, there are certain things you need to be able to do in the NBA to be a top tier player, and Kidd can't do everything anymore. So, they brought him in for 6 minutes. He dished out a dime, got a steal, played alright. Billups hitting those threes. I was impressed with Billups down the stretch when it looked like the West was going to get blown out in the last couple minutes. Billups came off the bench and hit some threes, and I thought he was making his shots and doing his job. I was good with what Billups did. Randolph, not a fan. I thought he blew some easy shots and really didn't live up to the what he's done this whole season. Pau Gasol quietly was effective, not blowing me away or anything, but 13 and 6 is solid. Chris Kaman, I can't even remember he played, honestly, but he didn't play that much, but he didn't really make an impact. Darren Williams hit some threes when he got in, made some shots, did some positive things, got a lot of steals on defense, but uncharacteristic brain fart near the end is the best thing that I can remember, and that's not good. Durant. The numbers are not great, but I remember him. 15 and 5, hit that long three at the end of the third quarter, 7 of 14 from the field. You know, not stellar or anything, but I remember Durant's impact on the game. So that has to count for something. So lots of good play. I mean, yeah, the Tim Duncan went out there, limited minutes. Apparently he requested limited minutes because, you know, he's an older guy, kind of like Garnett. And he put up Garnett-like numbers. It just wasn't his day, and, you know, he specifically requested that he not get too much playing time. So it was a well-played game. I was happy with it. I was happy watching it, and All-Star Weekend's done, tomorrow's off, and then we're back to business. So I want to actually talk a little bit about that because there's some stuff going on. See you guys later.